You see, when courts begin to behave like this, go and check. There is a political influence.
There is always political influence.
Good. There's a political influence because in the days of Justice Oputa, Kayode Esho, Daniel Alexander, and the rest of them, we didn't hear or see this.
No, Barrister, we had all of this. Remember the Akinjide, the 2/3 of 19.
Hold on, I'm coming. Good. Okay. We are not saying yes. When you are pronouncing a judgment to arrest a bad situation, is a different kettle of fish than when you deliberately create a problem where there should be none. Like, who is the owner of this thing I'm holding? From evidence, this man have given us evidence that this thing belongs to him. On that score, are you not supposed to give judgment in his favor? Another person will come without any evidence, so he said, this thing is my own. How can you not give it to this other person who didn't bring evidence to the table?
That's the mischief interpretation.
No, that's what we are saying here. So when a court, because you have to regulate and bring peace to the society, not to create a problem. If you now hand over this thing to this other man who didn't bring anything to show that he's the owner, are you not creating problem? The real owner will not be happy. It will be subject to different interpretation.
No, like they interpreted, you must win 2/3 of the states, 36 states, with Abuja or under Abuja. So the issue is there. Is it with Abuja or under Abuja?
Look, let me tell you, there are two things here.
Okay.
In the case of Lagos State under Tinubu as the governor, the 37 LCDAs that he created cannot equate to local government. Because under the law, there are conditions for creating what? Local government. You didn't follow it through. You just woke up out of selfish interest. You begin to do what? Create balkanize the local government in your state to create an empire or whatever. Is that what you want the Supreme Court to validate? The interpretation is that if they allow that to fly, Mr. Okoro, Ajawete would have become a local government. Then other states.
No, yeah, exactly the point.
Other states.
Exactly the point. Other
in
states.
Fact, every village in every state would have become a local government. By that time, what will you have, Moses? Is it not chaos? You can see. That was why it was not validated. They now converted it to local government, local council development authority. That is what yes. That's how it's supposed to be. You don't validate what will create a problem.
But at that time, the court also said that the president had no right to withhold.
So good. That was where the president of the country erred.
Yes.
Yeah, that was, and they shut it down.
Okay.
It was Yaradua who said they should go and pay them when he came on board.
Okay, so why is this president now acting?
Exactly. That's why I told you that people just create problem where there should be none. Because if you ask APC now, what was the reason for you to disobey what the court has said in Osun State over the local government funds? Nobody can explain to you. Nobody have come out to say this is the reason or not. Even locking up the local government council offices. Nobody can explain, all because of what? Federal power. And that's why we are saying that I don't like this arrogance and impunity. PDP was not a cent in office, but fine. But the level of arrogance is far, far wide. PDP, at least, they respected certain things. They were not this arrogant in office. They were not. Some of the things we are seeing under APC, it never happened under PDP. Like what happened in Rivers State and all that. The level of impunity is so wide. That is why there is what? Insecurity all over the place. People are now a law unto themselves. People now choose what to do and what not to do at every point in time. All because of what? The level of impunity and arrogance in the polity. No time to APC. Because they see it now as a free-for-all. If you don't behave like this, you will not get what you want. If you don't behave like an agbero, you will not have your way. Is that how to run a country? That is my question here. And these people don't even bother. The implication of this is that 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, 15 years down the line, Mr. Okoro, maybe you and I may not even pass on the road without one agbero telling you, Oga, Oya, where money for passing this road? Owomida. For just passing that road. Don't you know if you come to that? Because right now, if you are moving apartments, they will come to that gate and say, before you move your property, Oya, Somebody said it in our evening rush. Mr. Okoro, is that not problem and anarchy waiting to happen? Tell me. All because government have just thrown their responsibility to the dogs. That impunity in Osun State, they should be very careful. I have always told you here, go and check from history. All the problem Nigeria has ever had is what? Because of what? Election. The Wild Wild West, was it not election? June 12, was it not election? And now another one is showing its ugly head. And we are even promoting it. We are fanning the embers of problem. Then when it happened, how did we get here? We didn't think that this thing will cause this problem. What is all this one now? Who did this to us? We are the one doing it ourselves, because when this thing is happening and some of us are shouting, everybody went to sleep. You don't solve a problem by neglecting that it doesn't exist. So you don't. Rather, you are making it to blossom. You are promoting it. This arrogance under APC must stop, because that's not what they promised Nigerians. The real problem is our economy and insecurity. Go and solve it. And leave what these things you are doing in the name of politics. Must everything be politics, Mr. Okoro? Must it be politics? Every little thing, you must bring politics into it.